Hello.
Welcome to Dungeon Not Included.
Yay. Last time we got infinite grandeur.
Yep.
And
100%.
That's
somehow
right.
all the experience points.
That's right.
The problem was we got infinite grandeur and then lost it immediately based on bad decisions. I don't know what happened there, but
Yeah.
we told too many not funny jokes.
And the max experience, the max experience points is kind of annoying because the thing about this game is that you don't level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's really no point. So.
It's true.
Yeah.
Infinite grandeur, though, that's some good stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So where were we? You had arrived in Southern California. Is that what it is? No, you were still en route.
Yeah, we were learning the car rules.
Another immortal, which really bummed Adam out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm probably being reacclimated to society. We were learning the car rules. I don't know if I mean, it's up to us, I guess. Are we still en route, or are we? Did we make our destination? I'm good either way. Actually, I'm pretty good with this making a destination. We don't have to.
I think so too. I don't think there's going to be another encounter along the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
In which case, I'm basically back to a normal Adam, maybe just a little bit more gruff than
usual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are we there yet?
Oh, God.
What? I literally just went over the car rules. Did you already forget that one?
It was like 4 of the rules. Don't ask.
Don't ask. I was just curious. What's our ETA then? How's that? Is that a little better?
That's an acceptable question. We are about 30 minutes out.
I spy with my little eye something that starts with A.
Is it Adam?
You got it. It is Adam.
It's always me.
Well, we're driving through the desert. There's not a lot here.
I was going to say asshole, but the answer is, the same.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Mean to me.
He was being a bit of a dick earlier.
He was being human. Too human. Yeah. So so what's the plan? We just have a location, a town? Actually, just Southern California?
No, it's a location in the outside of LA.
Okay.
It's a rural area.
And none of this rings any sorts of bells, right? Skip.
Does it? Is that something I should roll for to see like if I get any flashes of memory or anything?
I don't know if you need to roll for it. The question is, your death is obscured from you, right?
Yes, 100%.
So
the events, most of that day or however long leading up to it is gone. Like I don't remember. I remember bits and large chunks of my life. I remember people and a bunch of the events, but if I haven't found this place by now, I must not remember much around.
Right. I don't think
this
you
time of my life.
remember anything about this particular Clifton Kids adventure that was taking place.
Yeah.
I thought, isn't there like a thing where like ghosts can get clues about their unfinished business or something?
I can look that up right now.
Yeah.
Well, while I'm looking that up, why don't you guys role play some stuff? Because this might take me a minute.
There's no characters or encounters, and experience points apparently mean nothing. How am I supposed to role play under these circumstances?
So you, you're driving through fields of alfalfa or some shit, right? Whatever they grow in Southern California that takes up all that water.
Almonds, nothing but almonds.
Almonds, yeah, almond orchards as you're traveling along this highway.
I remember when this was all different kind of desert.
Is that so?
Yeah, no, seriously, it wasn't great. I mean, most of the state was pretty before it was a state, and then it just got progressively like, what's it called when a bunch of jerks move into an area and make it suckier and suckier and suckier? So like
gentrification.
I guess so. Yeah, that. Yeah, like Brooklyn, but the whole town. The whole state. Yeah, that's it. Just awful. But when talkies came, that was also terrible.
Okay, so I found the part you're talking about, which is working to uncover mysteries in the unanswered. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your talkies conversation.
No.
So I found the section, and it turns out that in any mystery, I can spend 2 Numa to ask the Darkest Cosmote a question about my immediate situation or surroundings. That said, it also says in big letters, you're never able to ask about your purpose for being a phantom, and that secret is kept for you, for reasons. So I feel like I'm not allowed to ask questions of the Darkest Cosmos of this.
Not be able to figure out.
Yeah.
Figure out other mysteries. Yes.
So there's literally no way for us to know where this windmill is.
No, I think you got directions, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's no way for him to spend and find out.
Yeah.
Right.
We have to.
You'd have to actually make rolls and do some.
We have to actually investigate a mystery.
Okay. Other than him getting his psychic mystery powers.
So I think that if we're rolling into this town, do we at least know the name of the town where we're going to?
Sure.
Or are we just given like or are we just given like a general direction?
Towns.
No, you were given like specific directions to where this town was. Let's call the town oh boy, this is a tough
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter.
Nice.
I believe
anyone's
this
ever thought of that.
copyrighted. About ever summer.
Always summer.
We'll call it Somerville.
Okay.
Somerville is good.
Somerville's good. All right. So I think as we're going there, we'll start having our chats. So we're coming up on Somerville. What is our first step? Where do you think we should go? The library? Like, I feel like you can always find something. If I ever need info, when I was a kid, I was always told to go to the library.
Maybe we should split up.
I'm no ghost detective, so I don't know how to do this stuff.
I think maybe Roxy go to bar, if there is bar or you know,
Oh, there's always a bar.
Italian bistro. Bistro.
There's just an Olive Garden, and Roxy hates it because
they're your family.
Well,
so
Roxy's gonna hate it.
Oh, Roxy's gonna rock. Yes,
Yeah.
we all landed on the same thing at the same
I
time.
feel like Roxy really hates it because they treat you like family, and that's like their whole. Then Roxy's such a loner. Like she's not one. I mean, she likes her. They like their family, right?
Yeah.
So
Roxy's like, not like this.
This isn't what family really means.
All right. I'll go to a museum because I guess I like museums. And you can go into City Hall and go through the archives.
Sure.
Because no one will stop you.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to learn at a bar?
See if there's like urban legend about Windmill. If it turns out Windmill is the nickname of like a place where there's no wind or something, we're never gonna find it. We need to talk to like people to see if that's right.
I mean, and my guess would be too that would be the place to ask about like whatever town that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre real events took place in has definitely turned it into a tourist trap around that. Like tragedy sometimes leads to, or Salem, Massachusetts has an entire
steakhouse. There's definitely a steakhouse outside of the town where
there's a place there where you can talk to and people are like, oh, growing up, we all know about the child massacre. Like that's a thing that like they would people would know about unless the cover up was that good,
Well, I mean, to be fair, the difference here is that only one child died a horrible death.
Every time I'm in a car with people who talk about only one child was died, I know that the ride is over. Let's pull over and
I just meant that it would be easier to cover up.
Yes. Yeah. Everyone has a reason. Okay. Yes. So I'll do like if there's a museum, if not, there's a library, some sort of like.
It's the dinkiest, most pathetic museum you've ever seen. Perfect. Of local history.
Okay. Anyone want to go first? Anyone? Any preference? I don't care how we go. All right, I'll go first because I'm talking. So it's like this. What is it like? Like a little, like a house that's been converted into a museum. Yeah. All right. I ring whatever bells at the desk because I'm sure there's no one sitting there, and I just wait for someone to appear.
Yeah, this ancient little old man appears.
Oh, look at you, young little youngin. I have questions about this beautiful town.
Oh, interested in our little town, are you? Where are you from, stranger?
Long story. Let's say Vancouver.
He says, okay.
All right. We're going with that.
And he'll start giving you the tour.
Yeah. So I want him to basically what I want to get out of this is like, I'm sure he has had very few opportunities to do this outside of like grade school mandatory field trips. So, and then like every once in a while, just provide extra historical information to him. So he's like, oh, okay. You know your stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
You're trying to impress him.
Yeah, basically. I'm one of his people. And hopefully we could get into the nitty gritty if there is any he knows.
So this sounds like cunning and sway.
Okay. That would be a die pool of 3. In this case, I will.
So I'm also only rolling 3, but I'm going to tell you that the consequences of losing to a 3 when I roll it means that something really bad happens.
Yeah, I'm going to spend 2 Numa. I'm going to spend Numa to get that up to a 4.
Okay.
Do you folks want me to spend Grandeur? We have 2.
You can't spend less
Yeah.
than 3 Grandeur.
Yeah, there's no way of doing that. So I am going to spend, as if this is within my ambit, a Guardian of Deep Antiquity and specifically protecting my friends. So a little
Yep.
cheaper for me. And I'm going to get up to, so that would be 2 for 1, right?
2 for 1, 2 Numa for 1 die. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm now I'm at 4. Okay. That's the most I'm going to do, unless yeah, I'm going to risk it. 4. Let something bad happen. I know it's going to happen.
Woo!
Oh, 3 successes? Is it 6 or 7? I forget.
7 or better.
Okay.
7 or
2
yeah,
successes.
2.
Okay.
3 successes for me.
Oh my God.
Brendan, stop rolling well.
Yeah. No, you have one of those D10s where the 10 is a 1.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's right. Yeah.
So basically, if I could make a suggestion, one of the historical things he is certain of is one of those things that has been discredited and isn't actually historically true, but I don't budge because I'm an idiot. Something like that,
Yeah.
maybe. And that causes whatever ends up happening.
I think, yeah, you don't budge because you're an idiot. He starts to get angry at you, and then he notices something in an old photograph.
Oh, so I'm telling you, this was not a mining camp. This was originally a brothel town. I know. I keep gesturing at the old photograph, and I'm probably in the photograph.
Yeah, you're in the photo. Visiting the brothel town.
And by that I mean nothing at all. For your time as a
he starts squinting at the photo.
Okay, so I have 2 realities right here. Savage Adam wants to crack his skull open and avoid the problem. Adam that had got the rules of the car, there's like a flashback to Roxy saying, keep your hands to yourself. Don't make things worse. And then I'm taking what's one more like minor thing? This is the divider. Do not cross over into Skip's area. So weapons go over, and I nod and I just back out of the room and leave. But I've already signed in at the front desk.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck.
With your name, Adam Hat.
Adam Hat. My signature's got to be in something from Awful Town.
I'm sure that's how you knew.
Oh,
they have a ledger.
Yeah.
All right.
Because that's always what you want, is to have a fucking record of people who come to your brothel.
I signed the book. Thanks for everything. You guys are great. I just couldn't justify spending all my Numa to beat this old man, and I should have. But this is much more fun. So
it's going to cause problems for you in the future.
Yeah. Okay. I think dramatically, probably Roxy is next.
Yeah.
You're at the bar, you had that flashover.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the
really
bar.
Standing out here in rural California.
Yeah.
With your body mods and all.
Body mods, leather jacket, piercing, face piercing.
Guys in here.
And I will sit down at the bar next to anyone, and ask for some hard liquor. I may not speak country music cowboy, but I do speak I can handle my liquor.
So you're trying to charm the folks in here with your hard drinking.
Yep.
That sounds like tenacity and sway.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So 5 dice to start. How many are you rolling?
3 on you as well.
Okay.
We'll see how much we can compound the horribleness.
Let's just roll them bones. That is 2 successes for me.
Okay. 1 success for me this time.
Yay!
You end up engaging in some drinking games with these rural cowboys and
Right.
they almond cowboys.
That's a great name for a band.
The almond cowboys.
Almond cowboys.
The Almond Cowboys.
TM, 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 TM.
And what information are you trying to get out of them?
Oh, I want to see about local urban legends, right? What ghosts haunt where, what, like, I mean, obviously not real ghosts, but, you know,
Yeah,
like,
you get a couple of ghost stories, but
Mhm.
then one of them says, oh yeah, that old windmill that fell down years ago, that's definitely haunted. I heard a kid died up there once.
No shit. Where is that?
They'll give you directions.
Mm-hmm.
They say, don't go wandering around there though. It's super dangerous.
Oh, don't worry. I've got some pretty good friends who will keep me out of trouble. And then, you know, play games
you
until...
hear a couple of tall tales about what happened, but they all
Okay.
contradict each other.
Of course they do. That's how urban legends work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They all involve a kid dying, but they don't
say how, because that would be too easy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, one of them
Yeah.
might be correct, but
Well, Z's not going to leave right after getting that info. Z's
Yeah.
just going to like hang around, play
Chill
some
for a
more
little
beer
while
pong
longer.
or whatever,
Yeah, right.
have a couple of laughs with the lads, and then eventually when, you know, Z knows that Zer is still good enough to walk without falling over,
Right.
Z'll go back to the others to
Okay.
report back.
All right, Skip.
All right. Skip goes to City Hall and to see what records they can find.
Either a really
I'm assuming
a Frank Capra movie or a really boring porn. Skip goes to City Hall.
Yeah. Well, with him being his age, I would say probably not the latter.
Yeah, that's okay.
Or I mean, technically he's like 60, 70, but like
we're good. We're
good.
We're still not playing that game.
Yeah, we're good.
No.
Yeah. All right. So I think that he goes to the well. First off, I'm assuming daytime.
It is.
Daytime. Okay, perfect. So I am in bright light during daytime and in well-lit areas. I was just reading it to double check this. Like I am almost invisible unless somebody can see ghosts directly. I can't be seen, and if I in fact want to be seen, I have to spend Numa. So I am in a situation right now where I'm going to go in and just wander halls looking for anything that says like archives or just large filing cabinets or go to the basement, like just kind of wandering room to room, through walls, whatever I need to.
Okay. So this sounds
montage of me like poking my head through walls and doors and floors and ceilings and everything.
Yeah. I'm not sure what essence you want to use for this.
Let me
just sort of
see.
Randomly
Essence.
Appearing? This is kind of weird and ghosty.
Yeah, I would say that's what I was thinking too. Let's do Appearing and Discern. Does that make sense? Because I'm trying to
either be Discern or Heist. Depends on whether you want to take something out of here.
I don't need to necessarily take anything out.
Okay.
At least not yet. I'm just in the process of trying to find stuff, and because if I can I also can hold on to a lot of information for periods of time too. So I don't know if
Oh,
I don't think
discern
I'm.
then.
Yeah, let's discern. I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I'll heist later, depending on what I find. But this is gonna be 5 for me.
And I'm rolling 3 again.
Cool. That's 3 successes.
Well, the worst you can get is a messy success. And I
And
got 0 successes.
Perfect.
God damn.
Yeah, Skip's good. This is not Skip's first rodeo, nor his second. This is
No, he
somewhere.
knows what he's doing when it comes to
Yeah.
investigation.
Now,
I mean,
if
he
this
even
were an actual
investigated more than
rodeo,
one rodeo.
What's that?
if this were an actual rodeo,
I said Skip's.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was probably a mystery at a rodeo at one point.
Yeah,
I was
that's
just
a
saying, this is
question.
not even Skip's. Skip has investigated more than one. I feel like he's done so many rodeos. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're searching through like really old records from the time that you were alive, and you find that there is references to an investigation that the police were doing on the disappearance of a child.
Perfect. All right. So
But
thing.
the police record itself is missing.
Okay, that's fine. What I was going to say was, do they have now? Granted, this is however many years, 60 years difference. So this might be fruitless. What I'm about to ask, but is there the name of any of the officers who spoke on record for the case, or is there any photographs that I might be able to see the names of some of the officers on a badge if I look really, really hard?
Yes, you can get an officer's name, and then you can search through the records to see if he's still alive.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, he is, but like ancient.
Wouldn't be my first time talking to somebody old. Let's get an address.
Yeah, you can get an address. It's a nursing home.
Perfect. Is it a nursing home in town, like that I can get to, or is he even like off with family somewhere far away?
The nursing home is in town.
Okay.
It's a small one.
Perfect. I think that's a good lead. So I'm going to put everything back neatly the way I found it, and then try and make my way out to then find this nursing home.
Okay. So you're just going to head for the nursing home without telling your companions about any of this?
I don't know. Do we make any plan to meet up?
Not specifically, but I think it would be like it was almost common sense. But I think
No.
I like
Okay,
the idea. I do like the idea of Roxy and Adam showing up to like share information and being like, "Where's Skip?"
Yeah. Well, okay.
Just
So
like I'm on the case.
I think honestly, I think that's where Skip's head would be, was that Skip would not necessarily think. I'd be like, oh, he's been solving mysteries on his own for years. It's like they're doing their thing. It might take them a while. I'll go check this out and come back. They'll be so happy when they hear all the info.
When we're all captured by the same bad guy, then we meet back up.
Yeah. That's Skip's logic.
Yes. Absolutely. So Skip heads to the nursing home, I think.
Listen, I don't think any of us are nerdy enough or were alive at the right time to know the classic D&D rule, never split the party.
Oh yeah.
Well, in fairness, the first person who said that was Adam. Adam literally said, let's go different places. So
let's split up, gang.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fred.
It was very much let's split up, because this is just the soft part where we get information, and then still it somehow backfired. What I enjoy in all of this is that the new rules for the Dungeon Not Included drinking game involve taking a shot every time we go to an old age home. You're wiped out.
I was just thinking about which Scooby-Doo character each of us would be, and none of us fit properly except for Skip and Pickle, which, you know.
Yeah.
I disagree completely. I think Adam is definitely Scoop. What did I think? Maybe not.
But Pickle's already Scoob.
That's true.
Adam
Better
can't
Scoop.
be Scoob.
I
There's
think Pickle
definitely
is much more lovable than Scoop. No offense, Scoop, but a lot of times you get on people's nerves.
It's also entirely possible that Skip also has to kill every other Shaggy-ish thing in its lifetime in the Stormlord to Adam. So I do have to duel Shaggy at some point.
Poor Shaggy.
Okay, no, but here's the thing. I think Skip is Velma.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Like, you're the one who actually solves the mystery while everybody's running around doing stupid shit.
That's very true.
But I don't think. I guess the closest for Roxy would be Daphne, but even then, Daphne's not a bruiser.
No.
Yeah.
Not even close.
In the movie, though, she did know martial arts. So I guess
That's true. In the live-action movie, where Scrappy Doo is the ultimate villain.
Spoiler.
Spoiler for this
Spoiler
movie.
for this fucking 20-year-old movie?
Gotta be older than that.
I watched it as a child when it came out, so it can't be like 30 years old.
Wait, that's not how time works, though. They can show you any movie.
Yeah,
But
it is actually exactly
came
21
out.
years old.
Yeah.
Exactly 21 years old. There we go.
See,
That
I
movie
had it
can
almost.
drink.
I
That movie
almost
can
had it right on the money.
Yeah.
Yes, the other thing that you drink for is when I make everybody else on the podcast feel old.
Yeah.
No, then you're just an IV. Is all you need.
Right.
An IV of liquor.
That's the point of drinking games, is to get sloshed.
And to pass away.
Yeah. So, where were we?
We were deciding whether or not Skip thought to join us.
Oh, that's right. And he did not.
No, Skip did
Yeah.
not.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So Adam and Roxy, you end up meeting back up at the car.
Yeah.
This
Roxy's
is
a
how
little
he
tipsy.
fell. This is how he fell down a well, by the way. Is he
100%.
probably went to go investigate on his own, fell in the well, and like they couldn't fucking find him until it was too late. You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, so I'm there pretty much right away. Like, you were
there. You had a brief conversation with a man, and then you ran away.
Yes. So it takes a while. Roxy shows up a little tipsy.
Yeah.
And so how long do we wait? Because I would expect Skip to take the longest because he's going through lots of records. And Adam, I think, is very patient. So how long does Roxy wait?
Roxy would wait a couple hours, in all honesty, because, like you said, Skip is going through records. Like, Z kind of expects him to, be reading for quite a while. So I think it's like probably around 9 or 10 p.m., maybe even midnight, and Roxy has thoroughly sobered up and is like, what the fuck happened to Ghost Boy?
As it gets darker and we're more accustomed to seeing him, let's drive by City Hall and let's see what we see.
Right.
City Hall is closed now, so
yeah. So
well, yeah.
Outside, I use my supernatural sense, and I notice he's not in there.
You only can sense things that are trying to harm you.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn. Okay, well, I still suspect he's not in there. What are we gonna do if he doesn't come out?
Shit. Well, I don't know. Where would he go?
He could have found. Well, he couldn't have found a clue because he would have come back and told us. But something should have got him.
Yeah.
Of course,
Well-
if something got him, it'd have to be supernatural, and I don't really sense any immediate danger here.
Maybe he went up to the old windmill just to sort of take a look. That's my best guess. I got the location. He might
Yeah.
have too.
All right, let's leave a little note or something, like a Boy Scout rock arrow outside City Hall in case he comes out. And
Were you ever in Boy Scouts? Because I wasn't.
yeah, it was popular. I may have been a den mother once or twice. Long story, but yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, and let's go check out this windmill. Maybe it's a better idea we check it out without him, anyways, because it could be very emotional.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm.
All right. So we'll leave a little sign for Skip, and then we'll head over to the windmill.
And as we go, I'm like, hey, what do you know about turn of the century brothels?
Not very much.
And the record keeping. All right. Yes.
Why the hell would I know anything about that?
No. Just gonna trail.
You would know more about it than me, I would think. Okay, and that's, I think, where we cut the scene in the car for sure.
Yes.
Our windmill next or Skip?
Yeah, I think Skip needs some time. This is a big scene for him.
Agreed.
Agreed. Yeah, let's see. Skip. You arrive at the nursing home.
How well lit is it?
The inside's pretty well lit. Outside's not so well lit. It's getting dark now.
Okay. I think that since I'm still not able to be seen, and this should or maybe it's posted outside, it might not be a big deal. But does it say visiting hours on there anywhere, and how close am I to when that ends?
You're
or is it
past
over
visiting
already?
hours. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, then this is an invisibility. This is a sneak mission. I'm going to go inside and just see if I can't make my way around and find a directory with like rooms. I don't know if it's a computer, paper directory, like a sign-in sheet, whatever. So this might tell me like what room number this particular person I'm looking for is in.
All right, you're looking at finesse and shroud for this.
So that would be, let me bring up my sheet. Finesse is a 2 and a shroud is a 3, so it's 5. All right.
I'll roll 4 for this one.
I got all failures.
I got 3 successes.
Yeah,
that's very bad.
Yep.
This isn't my fault this time, y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this one solidly on Alex here.
Yeah.
Like, if you had gotten 1 success, I would put it on Brennan. But
yeah, it's this is where the plot becomes fun. I mean, not that this isn't like this is where this moment is going to become very fun. Let's do it.
Okay, so you start. You realize that the records are all on a computer. And so you go to a computer and start messing around with it. But it is clearly supernatural because the keys are moving without anyone touching them.
okay, but that could just be another ghost.
I believe that's also something I'm not allowed to ask about in my thing is the purpose of my ghost or any other ghost. So.
So. A message appears on the screen.
This is like Ghost Rider. Yes. What does it say?
It says, "Skip Clifton, leave town."
I type no.
Picture this, folks. Picture this. He's like looking over a computer monitor. The words come up on screen, and he stops for a moment and goes, "Enter."
No.
Just wait.
Yes,
I just love the image of like the scary like violin crescendo as that shows up, and then it's like clack clack, no, silence.
Yeah, it's definitely like the scene too is definitely like he looks at the screen and then he looks at Pickle and they do like a cartoon like look back and forth and then he types no. Yeah, like we're both on the same page. Like,
and then it says, "Then you will meet your doom." And Pickle whines a little bit.
I mean, isn't that kind of the point that we're trying to meet the doom so we can figure out what it was?
I think.
Sorry, hold on. Grandeur for typing no
Grandeur.
on the computer.
Yeah.
I
also
think
Grandeur for ditching.
That, can I? Let's see. I had a thing here I was just looking for. Anyway, I think I'm going to see if I can sense like how powerful this thing is. Is there some sort of like ghostly? I don't think there's like a move for it per se, but can I do like a whatever kind of check that would be? I guess to. Can I do like a Aperian discern? Like, can I sense like what else is here? Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do 5d10.
I'll do 5d10 as well.
I got 1 success.
And I got 3.
You got 3. Okay.
Again,
what is happening?
You sense nothing. But then the computer's screens all around you start going crazy. And stuff is just like all this data is just getting entered in. It seems like fairly random junk. And then there's like persistent beeping from down a hallway. And then you see a couple of nurses run down the hallway in that direction.
Oh my god, that's so horrible.
I had a whole plan right when you started that. Like, here's stuff that went on the wall, and then the beeping down the hall just changed my entire effing plan.
Skip? Did you just kill a man?
Yeah.
Did you just kill somebody?
Did I do it? No. Was that the result of my own actions? Possibly.
Yeah.
So originally I was going to say is if it was just
my actions.
Yeah. What I was going to say was that if it was just that the computers were going nuts around me, I was going to send Pickle out to like go find you guys to like let them know that so that like there's something going on. But I don't think that if the beeping's going on the hall and I know what it is, I don't have the wherewithal to think that. I'm just running down the hall with the nurses invisible to see what's going on in the room.
Yeah.
So
they flip the lights on in the room so you stay invisible. And you see the old man that you're looking for going into cardiac arrest.
Can I sense whether it's natural or unnatural? Like, is there another presence in this room that's doing
supernatural.
this?
Yeah.
How can I get this thing's attention? Well, we can try and see how actual evil this thing is. I think Skip's going to say, all right, let him be. I'll leave. But there's no reason for this to. You want me out? I'm out. But there's no reason to hurt this man. Don't do that on my account.
Okay, there is no response, and the nurses are still trying to revive him.
What do you want from me? I'll leave. I'll never come back. I don't need to know any of this. I don't need any. I came here for questions. I don't need the answers. Not if it's going to take this man's life. I will leave. Tell me what you want me to do. Leave him alone.
grandeur.
Nice. You see you think you're the only one who can see it because it's written in like ectoplasm or some shit on the window, and it says "Get out."
I guess I go to I say one moment. No, well, do I have a sense if this person is in fact going to live or die, or like have like
He's probably gonna die.
if it doesn't, he's probably gonna die.
Yeah.
I think if I know that this thing's not gonna, even if I leave, this thing's gonna kill him. That I'm going to use 3 pneuma on him to give him happy, painless memories, so that he's not scared or alone as he dies.
Wait a minute, just to clarify, does Skip know that he's going to die regardless of the actions, or if
that was what I was going to say?
That's
I don't.
Then
I misunderstood, because if I could tell that this thing was gonna, whether I leave or not, this is gonna die, then I'm gonna help the guy out. But if it's just like leave, then I F off out the wall. I just leave as fast as I can. And I think I probably go out to the street and probably start crying. Like,
you could probably watch at the window to see whether or not like
the
nurses are moving, and if he left them off, not literally out the window in there, but like from the street, you can see whether or not.
Like if the light's still flashing in the room,
exactly,
and all that stuff,
like
at least,
Yeah, the nurses are still moving around, but they don't look as urgent.
Good.
So you think that whatever this was, let him live.
Okay. I don't know how much what this thing's range is to know what I'm doing. So I think what Skip's going to do is he's going to lean down and like pet Pickle, like look back at the building. He's going to say to Pickle before he goes, I'm going to start walking directly down Main Street out of this town. I'm going to leave. I need you to go get Adam and Roxy. I need you to do what you can to find them. I'm going in a straight line. They can meet me, find where they are. They can triangulate and meet me at my spot, but I'm going to walk away from here.
And a good time for us to roll up on you.
Yeah. So
yeah, because you're looking around town for Skip now.
Yeah,
and he's standing out in the dark, so you can actually see him.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Oh, cool. The headlights of the car kind of make him invisible when they go on him, but when
that's rad.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Grandeur
for that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of the car. Skip, what are you doing here?
And I keep walking. I say, walk with me. And
the car's rolling along next to you.
Yeah, totally. That's fine.
To describe me slowly driving down the street at the same pace as Adam and Skip.
So, and then I basically relay. I said, all right. So, I was in the archives. I came across a picture that had it was the flimsiest lead. It was just a picture of the investigation, like the news report, and I saw the name of one of the officers, and I looked, and it turns out he's the only one in the photo that's still alive, but he's still alive, and in a nursing home. I just figured, I don't even know if he was able to talk or anything, so I just walked down there. And when I went in there, there is a presence, and it is not a good one. There, some sort of spirit told me to stay away, and almost killed a man. And it threatened to kill a man if I didn't.
So I think while he's talking, I'm like, why didn't you? Like, I'm trying to interject with, why didn't you get us? But like, as he's more excited and gets to the point where there's a presence, I momentarily drop the "why didn't you find us" to the what do you think it was? What kind of presence? Look.
It had I believe it was, well, I'm gonna ask Brendan, is there a specific signature that I got off it other than like, is it spirit? Did I get like ghost? Like, did I get like,
Well,
is
it
it
wrote with
like, is it,
ectoplasm, so
Right.
so yeah, then then I got back in and say, I think it's it's like me. I think it's another spirit. It was controlling things. It was writing with ectoplasm. It's definitely, but it definitely has a lot of power. While I was talking, just entering there, it just shut off, or it sent a man into cardiac arrest and said if I don't leave, it would kill him, which is why I have left. I don't know how, if this thing can sense me. It could have its own pickle. It could have its something following me right now. I have no idea what it knows, but something does not want us in that building.
all right, Skip, calm down. We've got this.
Yeah.
We'll figure this one out. Let's all
Yeah,
go get. Yeah.
First things first, before we figure it out, why didn't you meet up with us as soon as you found a lead?
Because I didn't really think it was a real lead. I didn't know much more of it other than there's this one person from one might be around. I just
you know,
went off.
if you had talked to us, we could have gone with you. We could have helped.
I do. Don't get me wrong. I understand. I wish that there was someone else there with me when this happened.
Maybe not.
If anything went wrong, if that would have been on me. And
maybe not.
Right.
Maybe better thing that we weren't with you, because whatever it is says you can't be there, but maybe it doesn't know anything about us.
That's true.
So we could go ask officer name unknown. Good contest for Twitch. I think let's go somewhere, talk it out, figure out what possible leads and what we can do.
All right, I need you, Roxy,
Mhm.
to make a cunning and discern roll.
Okay. Why do I have to make it? I'm not
You're
good
driving.
at those things.
You're driving.
All right. This is. I don't think the action is explosive. Helping someone in my family, I think, does count. So this
Yes,
would
I
be in
agree.
my ambit.
I'm rolling
So
5 dice.
yeah. I only have 3 between cunning and discern, so I am going to spend 2 Numa from my pool and 3 grandeur to make it 5.
Okay.
All right, let's roll the dice. 2 successes.
1 success.
Oh, thank
Woo!
God.
Okay. You realize as you're leaving the city limits that you are being followed by a
Okay.
car.
What does the car look like? Have I seen it before?
You have not. It is a fairly nondescript station wagon.
All right.
It's nighttime, so you can't see much beyond the headlights, though.
There's someone following us. Should we ditch them or should we see what they want?
Do I sense that they mean us harm or mean me harm?
Nothing supernatural about this car.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, luckily it's not another fanboy of mine. Let's wait till we get officially out of town, unless it's, so it's not local cop. And,
you got it.
And then let's see who they are.
All right.
Have to.
Yeah. So, once we're like outside of city limits, I pull over onto the side of the road, but keep the car running in case they try to ram us.
Yeah, the car slows down when you do that and pulls off a little ways behind you.
Skip, can you chase real quick?
Oh yeah. Actually, how am I think I say to him, like, I don't if they're reporting back to this thing, I don't want this person to die. What do we risk this?
Wait, hold on. Did they like turn off onto another road, or did they pull onto the side like I did?
They pulled on the side like you did and turned off their headlights.
Oh,
Right.
for some reason I heard that they did a UE.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right. So they turn off their headlights. Fine. You want to get out and look? I'll get out. I'm going out.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to go over to the car?
Yes.
As you head that way, the headlights come back on and it starts backing away from you.
I'm going to run at it.
Okay.
Yeah. If you like, this could be a good time to stop, but whatever you like.
No, we'll reveal who this is. It starts to fishtail and drive as it's driving backwards away from you.
If there's a really old museum curator,
That's correct.
Oh my god!
I just made this so much worse. I run back back to our car.
Oh, Roxy
Sorry.
has started reversing and is chasing them in reverse.
Oh,
But-
yes, so much worse.
Roxy
Oh,
is
that's
I
hilarious.
feel like Roxy is a much more adept driver in reverse than this person.
Yes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
are.
Because Z has a lot of experience in that
But
department.
like, just imagine this guy's point of view. He's suspicious. He's weirded out. We pull over. It's a little creepy. Then I go full run after him. He's backing up, and then like a trained assassin behind the wheel is following. We just
Okay.
blew this out of proportion.
Let me know if you want me to roll for this, but I think like I reverse and go around this person and I like pull behind them and cut them off as they're trying to get away from Adam.
Yeah.
I stopped by the.
He gets out of the car and starts to run away very slowly.
I'm sorry. We just needed directions to get further away from here. That's why I was coming at you. And oh man, this is gonna be a problem. Hey, Roxy, you might be the only one allowed back in town.
Roxy like opens the car door and says, who was that?
That is the octogenarian museum keeper that I may have creeped out earlier today.
You want to talk to him?
I don't know if that's gonna make things worse.
I can catch him.
I mean, pretty much anything can catch him at this point. He's about 30 feet down the road. Yeah. He might be onto something regarding my previous history in this area. You think it's a good idea to belabor this? Or...
Hey, man, it's your immortal life.
Let's kidnap him.
Got it. Roxy, like, runs, and I feel like this is the first time you realize why they're called the hare, because, like, with the augmented legs, like, they jackrabbit all over the place, and it's kind of crazy to watch.
That's nice. All right.
You easily catch this guy.
Yeah. I just like gently grab his arm and say, hey, we're going to have a conversation.
Okay, he's looking at you fearfully through his Coke bottle lenses.
Oh my God. This
And that's a good place to end it.
Yeah,
for now.
that's a good place.
So good.
Oh my God, this is great. You know, if we ever had to use a different system for this, what is it? The Cthulhu and Grandma's game? What is that cozy game?
Oh,
Brindlewood Bay.
Yeah,
Brindlewood
Bay.
just because of the amount of old people we are either are or harassing.
I will absolutely play the hell out of that game if you guys want to do that system at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. All right. So just a bit of, well, you want to talk about anything before the bookkeeping? I don't think we're on for the next 2 weeks, at least not live.
Yeah.
So this is what
correct.
I want to tell you all. Catch up with the podcast. Listen to all the episodes you've missed. There's the 20th in this arc. Each one better than the last. So that means the first one really sucked. It was terrible. You don't want to watch that first one. But I mean, suck it up and do it anyways. But until then, we'll see you in a few weeks, and we have a bunch of canned shows that are coming up as well. So enjoy that. And until then, I mean, keep watching the skies again. That's going to be that's the ending. That's what I use as my sign off.
I think that you should pick something better.
Nope. Hey there, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Dungeon Not Included. If you did, please tell a friend and leave us a 5-star review and encouraging comments on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, or wherever you get your podcasts. It really does help spread the word for new shows like ours. You can follow the latest from the Dungeon Not Included crew on Twitter at DNI Crew, and over at Facebook at Dungeon Not Included, or at our home on the Non-Productive Network at Non-Productive.com/DNI Crew, where you can find articles, character sheets, and Patreon exclusives, as well as our latest episodes. Thanks!